Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 16th through the 31st for my Scorpios. Hello my Scorpios, my intensely intense Scorpios. How are you? I hope you're doing just wonderful. Okay, so this is the longer reading, so I use 3 decks. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, and that gives me kind of like the main message. Then my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards fills in some of those gaps, and then the Osha Zen Tarot cards, which kind of gives us our advice cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused each deck with Reiki energy, but this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Couple of things to know now. Oh, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click on the little bell for future videos. But a couple of things to know. Make sure I'm holding the right deck. The full moon on the 18th is in Scorpio. Scorpio does not like secrets. It's going to take everything out and it's going to micro inspect it all. So just be aware of that, because being a Scorpio, this could be very, very emotional time for you because you don't like secrets, you don't like liars, okay? And it's like things can be revealed and you're just like, oh, no, 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 I don't like it. So just be aware. Now, the moon itself, controls the waters. You are a water sign. Scorpio is a water sign. The earth is about, 70, 80% water. We are 80, 90% water. So if you don't think that that we are affected by the phases of the moon, well, then that's what you don't think. So just be aware. Now, the other thing is that we go into Gemini season on the 21st. Now that moon energy is like anytime there's any shifting of that moon energies, like new moon, such, waxing moon, waning moon, there's always like a 3-day before and after type of cycle. Okay, so that full moon could start around the 15th. You might be feeling some little bit of that. Oh, is there a full moon coming? And it can go till the 21st. So then we go into Gemini, which is air, and it's also about being very analytical. It's also about, Wi-Fi thoughts, things that come into our heads. It is very, again, analytical. Okay, it's very much thinking things through. It's very much I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's dissecting the facts. Okay, so one card jumped. Let's go and pull the other 2. And here we go. See what we've got going for our Scorpios. Okay, the first card is reversed. Yeah, okay, the first and the last is reversed. So here we go. This is the 6 of air. Now, air, of course, we just talked about it, is our Gemini, but it's also our Libra and our Aquarius. And it's thoughts. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. So now, could you be taking a trip? Sure, you could be taking a trip, but I'm thinking that it's really that you are feeling a little bit more optimism. Maybe it's because of the moon. Maybe it's being in your sign. The full moon being in your sign. But I'm feeling like you're feeling a little bit more optimistic, a little bit more hopeful. That you're feeling a little bit like things are starting to turn out for your betterment. Like maybe there's going to be the end of, the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know who that's for, but I'm feeling that things might be popping up better. And I do think that there's going to be movement, possibly moving. There might be some Scorpios out there that are actually moving. And they're moving, it's like they're moving. They're moving. Now, that could be moving in your job. That could be moving your residence. But I'm feeling movement for you, moving. Okay, so here's the next card, face down. The Empress, this is a 3, Archangel Gabriel, very loving energy, divine messages. So watch your, and I don't normally do this with this, but watch your emails, watch your mail, watch, your voicemail for messages. I really feel like you're going to be getting messages that actually might be, again, I go with that moving thing, that, maybe there's going to be job offers coming your way. But be careful, watch your phone, watch your email, watch even your snail mail, your postal, okay? Because I feel like you're about to get a message. Now, This one is lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So yeah, so here we have the end of stuff coming. Take care of yourself while this is coming. Keep going for, going forward. Give birth to your dreams, but also it is, I'm really getting this thing about also take care of yourself as you're doing this, because I think that a lot of you have been strained or strained. I mean, I know that that's like stress, but it's like you've been strained, okay? And I don't know if that's like you've been like gone through a strainer, and maybe that's the thing. Maybe you have been going, when you take like orange juice with pulp and you strain it and then all the pulp is left and all the juice is down. So I feel like you've been strained. Okay, let's go on to this last card. This card is reversed. So here we have the Four of Water. Reversed cards to me are like, hey, pay attention to me cards, okay? So this is missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibility. Again, it's not so much that you're missing the opportunity. I really feel like you have to be aware of this. Watch, again, I don't, watch for the message. Watch for the opportunity. Watch for the message. Check your emails. I don't want you to become so, like, oh, I got to keep doing that you irritate your people that you're working with. But I feel like an opportunity is coming your way, and it's like you've got to be really aware of it so that when it comes, you can go ahead and follow up on it, okay? I really do feel that way, and I do feel like you are ready for movement again. I feel like you want to move. Where you're at doesn't suit you as much. And I'm not saying, so if it's not your home, it's your job. If it's not your job, it's your home. If it's not your state, it's, what I'm saying. But I feel movement for you, my Scorpios. I feel movement. Something has to move. And I feel like it's, I feel like it's a really positive movement, but you have to be very aware of it when it comes. Okay? Okay. So it might even come through somebody else. It might actually be a verbal. It might be a telephone call. But it's like you have to be there. You have to be there. You have to be aware that it's coming, and you have to be there to accept the call. So my John Holland, and this is going to be about, just give us kind of like that fill-in stuff. So let's go on and see. John Holland for Scorpios. Let's go on and cut the deck. 1, 2, and 3. Put these over here. And let's see what we have now. And these are all face down. So this first one is material and spiritual prosperity. Things are starting to change for you. Things are starting to come together for you. Things, again, I'm feeling like things are working out for your betterment for you. Things are lightening up for you, okay? So this one is, now this one is also reversed. This one is shadow, okay? This one also too, look at the number. This is an 18. The new moon, the full moon is on the 18th. These are the things that are hidden. So some of these hidden things I feel for you will be revealed. I do encourage you to get out there and to look at that full moon and put that out there for yourself, okay? This is the time that I'm always saying, this is where you release, relinquish, and request. And you know what? It's okay to ask. It's okay to definitely ask. And this one is also reversed. This one is rejoice in celebration. Now, I do love the fact that this is a 3, and that this card, this one with Archangel Gabriel, is also a 3. I feel like, again, something's coming your way. Something is coming your way, and you need to be aware of it. You need to grab onto it. Okay, so now, my Osha Zen Tarot cards. And let's see, any advice? These are what I call my advice cards. Any advice for my Scorpios? Okay, we're going to cut and see what we have here, okay? Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Put my glasses on, and let's see what we have. Okay, so we have harmony. We have harmony. This again is one of those cards that I say this is one of those connections with the universe, connections with our higher power, our divine, our guardian angels, our spirit guides, whoever that is, but it's connecting with the greater plan, okay? Because I feel like that's part of the things that I really feel like these are going to be some really very strong psychic and intuitive and spiritual times for you to come, okay? So be aware to stay in harmony with whoever that is to you. The next card is, this is also an interesting one, schizophrenia. This is where, remember I was telling you about how we have this full moon, this is water sign, we are going from earth into air sign. So here we have all these different types of energies going on for you, and you're going to be picking these up, and it might make you feel, be aware that it might make you feel a little bit off-centered. It might make you feel, especially when you feel that this new opportunity is coming, and if it delays a little bit, and you're like, I'm just feeling like you may feel a little off-centered because you have these different energies, okay, going on at the same time, and then this air energy comes in, and that's this Wi-Fi thought. So just be aware that if you're feeling off-centered, if you're starting to pick up some negative thoughts, just be aware that that's probably because of the change over into Gemini. Push them out. Push them out. And then your last card goes back to that first card of harmony, the source. This basically to me is saying again, so here we have celebration, we have our shadow, we have our threes, we have all, our archangel, this all goes back to connecting with that greater source, that greater universe, whatever that is. It is connecting with that outside of yourself energy, okay? So really, this is very, very great cards. I love this for my Scorpios. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, the only thing that you have to worry about is that you don't let your mind take over, and start micro-analyzing or micromanaging everything around you. Just be very careful about that. But otherwise, make sure you get out there on the 18th. That is your full moon. You go ahead, release, relinquish, and request. And as always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.